Let's go. Okay. Chosen ones, you are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's own people, in order that you may proclaim the mighty acts of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. 1 Peter 2:9. I love when they talk about the light, because I was in the dark for so long. So, on occasion, we need a little nudge for all the pieces of our disposition to fall into alignment with God's. Today's nudge is a grand reminder of our identity as a Christian body. We are each holy priest serving the living God. He is risen, and we are singly and corporately his. We are singly and corporately his. Because of this, we each walk in his light, and we shepherd others into the light as well. So I hope I can shed some light on some people out there. Sometimes it's difficult to get rid of the grumpy feelings of the day. It seems okay to have a lower opinion of ourselves and our circumstances and maybe other people. But the truth is that God's opinion is our opinion, and we are to shout that in everything we do. Priests carry a message to the people. What message are you carrying today? How will you share the good news of God's attitude towards others? I'm doing it right now. The good news of God's attitude towards others. He loves us. What message are you carrying today? But the truth is that God's opinion is our opinion. And he loves us unconditionally, no matter what we do. We don't have to clean up before we go to him. He just takes us as we are. And sometimes it's difficult to get rid of the grumpy feelings of the day. Not of the day, of my past. Like, without getting all into it. But when you have a resentment with somebody and you work on it, like, that's good. But when there's trauma involved, it's something that's kind of hard to forget. But you still have to forgive in order to not be resentful and have peace in your life. It's not even for the other person, because they're moving on. They don't even care what's going on in my brain. Nobody cares. And they go about their day just fine. And if I choose to sit in anger and resentment, then it festers and it comes out the wrong way towards people that don't deserve it. And depression is anger turned inward. But yeah, so I know that I'm chosen, I'm one of his children. We're all one of his children. He just wants us to love him, and, love. It's just love. Love what I do. Love. That's my new thing. Love what I do. I do. I love what I do. He made me into a creating creature, and my creative juices are flowing now. I can flow. I can see the light. The light is on me, and I can look at you. I think I'm supposed to look there. Look you in the eye today, and just do this thing. Just do it. How will you share the good news of God's attitude towards others? Just loving on people where they're at, and don't be so judgmental. And so many times, road rage. I take road rage, for instance. Road rage is people are getting killed out there. When maybe that person is going through something, maybe they're having their own trauma moment. Just let the person go. Get out of the way. Let them go. Don't argue. I have to learn how to zip it. I have to learn how to zip it. Because I do have, I like Joyce Myers. She has the gift of gab. And, I never thought in a million years I'd be doing this sort of thing, wanting to help others. So I keep wanting to say this. All right, so squirrel, right? The whole reason why I would like to make money is because I'm going to start a fund. I want a house for the homeless. The homeless, and the homeless have situations and medical issues like, undiagnosed or untreated mental illness, and nobody knows or understands or even cares. And there's people living out in the woods, and it's freezing here in the winter. I heard Kansas is having a game today and it's 10 below. And we have a problem. There's no single shelters around here for single people. And if you do have a child, you luck out and you get somewhere. But if you mess up, you're back to being homeless. Because I know certain situations where people ask me how I know. Let me talk about myself now. So yes, I've been homeless before. I've been in shelters before, and I couldn't take my meds because I was pregnant. And being in a shelter, you had to remember to write your name on the list to eat, and they didn't care if you were pregnant or not. You didn't eat if you didn't put your name on the paper. So I ended up leaving there, not thinking correctly, impulsive decisions, and I ruined it for myself. You couldn't get back into a shelter again for another year. And I was bouncing. I was bouncing around. It was a tough time being homeless and pregnant, and having crazy Looney Tunes in your mind is crazy. When you're pregnant, you already have hormones and everything kicking, and then you can't take your meds, and because it might be harmful to the baby. And last time I actually had to take my meds because they say it's better that you take the meds because of the pregnancy. You don't want to impulsively decide to end your life because you're not on your meds. Those type of things can happen. And I want to save you from, there's the timer, 10 minutes. I'm talking for 10-minute talks here. That maybe I can save you from ending your life because your life is worth something. And if nobody told you that they love you today, I love you. So stay tuned and follow me for more on this journey of recovery and freedom and joy in the midst of calamity. Peace out. Mwah. Off.